stuff in the sea, very alien-like.
Yeah.
I agree.
You know, they did some study recently where they showed that jellyfish, despite not having a brain, they seem to be able to learn. Now they're trying to figure out, well, how are they learning?
I know how they learn.
How?
Vibes.
Vibes, man.
They feel the vibes.
They feel the vibe.
Feel
Yeah,
the vibe.
because
You don't have to have a brain to feel the vibes.
If we live in a vibrational universe where everything is frequency, it would make sense.
They feel
that
the vibes.
They're vibing out down there.
They just go with what the flow is. They're very jelly-like. They just go with whatever the energy is doing already. That's why it seems like they know.
You guys seems like you came up with this theory together and you discussed this.
Oh, well, I just thought of it right now, and Sarah came on board with me, and I feel like we're onto something.
Yeah,
Are we not onto something?
Well, no, I think we live in a
vibes thing.
I think we live in a vibrational universe, and that things enter our experience based on the things that we think and the world that we create.
Yeah.
And so when you,
I just think if the fish are flowing this way, the jelly's going to go this way too. And it seems like they know what they're doing, but they're just kind of going with whatever is happening
also,
around them.
some of them are poisonous as fuck. Like the box jellyfish.
Which means they know they need to be poisonous.
Yeah.
So, which means they're aware that there's danger. So
they're
they're aware.
sentient in some way.
Yeah, they have no
like,
brains, but they're
"Don't
aware.
fuck with me."
I know a lot of people like that.
Yeah.
I know a lot of jellyfish.
Well, especially if you think about where box jellyfish live. They're Australia, right? Australia has great white sharks everywhere.
Australia has those little cute octopi that, is it octopus? Pie?
I think it's octopi.
Octopi that are the little blue ringed ones that look like you can pick them up, but they'll kill you.
Oh,
They're like the
really?
most dangerous
It's not
one in the world.
Octopuses. That would
That's
be
a James Bond movie.
Octopuses. The blue ringed octopus. Yeah, it's like very cute and small. And they have videos of that one.
That'll kill you?
Yeah, that'll kill you.
How come that guy has it on his hand?
It's like one of the most deadly octopus.
Wow.
It looks
and
sick.
people pick them
God
up all
damn,
the
it's
time because they're beautiful.
I want that in a jacket.
And
Yeah.
so what does it have, a stinger? Like click
it
on
bites,
What
I
is
think.
It doing?
If I
And
remember
it has
correctly.
a toxin or some shit?
I think it bites.
It's nicknamed Bro. It says blue ringed octopus. Nickname Bro.
That
It
makes
only
sense.
attacks humans when it feels in danger. If you're trying to corner
That
a
is a
blue-ringed
bro.
octopus, it might become aggressive and attack. So it has two types of toxins, for hunting, the other for self-defense. A blue-ringed octopus ejects tetrodotoxin, a harmful toxin that could paralyze and kill a human adult in mere minutes. It's 1,200 times more toxic than cyanide.
It's crazy.
That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit. There's no known antidote.
Nope.
It's the same kind of toxin that pufferfish have.
It can kill 26 full adults with one bite.
Oh my
It's fentanyl.
God. It
Yeah.
can kill 26 full adults in one bite.
Yeah.
That is so crazy. That is so insane.
It is insane, right? And there's videos of people that pick it up that go viral because they don't know better, so they're playing with it in the ocean.
God.
And it's like, oh God. And thank God. I mean, I think they had a Netflix thing about how octopi are like really smart and they like have the average brain of like a 5-year-old child or something. So maybe some of them are aware and don't want to kill people when they get picked up, but
Well, they figured out how to open up mason jars.
oh yeah,
Whoa.
they can unlock doors. They can. I think they said that
That's
they can
kinda cute.
memorize
Yeah, they can unscrew the
shit.
jar.
They can memorize shit and how it works.
Well,
They're smart.
they had this tank that was set up next to another tank. So one tank had octopus in it, and the other tank across the room had fish in it. And fish started missing.
Yep.
And so they set up a camera, and they found out what was going on was the octopus was climbing out of his tank, walking across the floor, climbing up into the other tank, jacking a fish, eating it, and then going back into his tank.
The comedian in me imagined it jacking off a fish and then eating it, but
For
okay.
some reason, when I was imagining it, the octopus was wearing sunglasses in the whole story.
very-
yeah.
The Pink Panther song's like.
I mean, how insane is that? That the thing figured out that it could get out and walk in a place where it can't breathe.
Well, they can fit through anything that their eyes can fit through,
That's crazy.
no matter how big they are. I
Okay.
think.
Also,
Don't quote me on that.
But how would it know that it could get out and climb? I mean, what?
Joe, you
How
want
does
to hear
it
the
know?
answer?
Yeah,
The vibes. It just knows.
it just
man.
knows.
The same way the everyone knows everything.
Vibes.
You felt it out one
Frequency.
day. You were like, this feels right.
Intuition.
How would the first two humans know to have sex They were just like, this feels like we should do that.
Right. Well, but it was way before humans, right? How did
Animals.
the first living organism that was multicellular figure out how to mate?
It's just an innate thing.
A little horny cell.
Right. Little horny cells.
A little horny
So
cell.
what is this octopus doing? Oh, big octopus versus small holes.
They keep giving
This
it
is a
smaller-
Pornhub. This is a Pornhub category.
Hentai? Are we watching a hentai?
I'm sorry, guys.
Tentacle
Is there a little
porn.
pent up energy in this room? What's happening? Big octopus, small hole is disgusting.
So that little hole in the plexiglass, it's going to go through that little hole.
Oh yeah, and it could definitely
this.
fit because his eyeballs
How?
are like a
I
fist.
think it actually might. It did 4 other ones before I got to this video. I think
So
it might
this is the
back
one that
off.
might stuck.
Yeah, I think it backs off.
It realizes it's stuck.
This is a fucking alien. I'm sorry.
They are aliens.
How is that not an alien?
They really are aliens. They're just aliens that live under the ocean.
Yeah.
And do you know the myth of the Kraken? Kraken was an enormous octopus that would take out ships.
No.
And yeah, it was always like one of those
I've heard of
ancient
him.
myths of a sea beast. that
Yeah,
would
they have
take out
paintings
ships.
with like the octopus tentacles touching the ships
well,
and stuff.
One day,
Oh shit.
one day they found tentacle imprints, the imprints of the suction cups that were massive, that would have indicated like an enormous octopus.
Oh yeah, they were definitely taking down ships.
So they think it was real.
Yeah.
They think at one point in time there really were massive
We're
octopus.
smart enough to do
What is
it.
that fossil, the fossilized version of the Kraken? So they found these fossils of the suction cups on the bottom of the ocean floor. And they were like, what?
We're no different.
Yeah.
World War II.
Right.
Now we've been chilling for a while.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden there's some.
Well, how long did we chill for? Up to Vietnam.
That barely counts
What?
compared to World War II.
Right. But
there's like
completely unnecessary, whereas
Totally
World War
unnecessary.
II was necessary.
because of an unnecessary start.
What was the unnecessary start of World War II?
Hitler taking everything.
Yeah, but like a lot of it is based on what happened in World War One,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So World War One,
1 and 2 are pretty. They're everything in history is interlinked.
yeah, and there's
obviously.
not that much time in between them either.
Yeah.
So there's like a
There's nothing.
regrouping of Germany, and then we'll fucking show you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
What was
this
World
is-
War One over?
That's the ultimate dumbest fucking one ever.
What is it over?
Archduke Franz Ferdinand got assassinated in Serbia,
That's right.
and then
And
Serbia.
the guy Lucky ran into
Yeah,
him
yeah,
outside
yeah.
of a restaurant.
Yeah.
I tried to kill him, didn't. Then his car was parked outside of a restaurant. He's like, "Oh,
Yeah, there he is.
there he is."
Yeah. And then their ally was Serbia's ally was Russia. Austria's ally was Germany. Germany was like, we're going to help Austria. That's why they got blamed.
Wow. And then the whole world.
And then the whole world, which they were all cousins,
Why did they assassinate that dude?
because Austria and Serbia, I guess, had a pretty long history of fighting each other. And he was in Serbia, Montenegro, was it? And it was kind of like flaunting it a little.
Oh,
It was kind of like, you shouldn't be here.
like
Although,
when Nancy Pelosi went to Taiwan.
yeah.
Yeah.
Of just like, I
What?
can handle it. Yeah.
What you gonna do, China?
I could be wrong though. I think it was like Franz Ferdinand was actually like one of the guys in Austria that liked Serbia, and he was one of the guys like helping it. He was like an advocate for it. And then the Black Hand, and I'm forgetting his fucking name. He's very important. The guy who shot him.
Oh, I don't remember his name either.
It's embarrassing. I don't remember it. And I hope it's Serbia. I just am talking.
I think it
Yeah,
is.
he was from the Kingdom of Serbia. This isn't the thing I was looking at. Didn't have his name. This doesn't either.
So
bummed.
what happens in Germany during World War One?
So World War One was over nothing. They fought. Everybody died. Like millions of
died.
people died.
Yeah.
Over, and a lot of times it's just trench warfare where they, over the course of 4 or 5 years, they gained nothing, lost nothing. So at the end of the war, like when France and Germany and England had to sign this treaty, they were like the allies that won were like, oh, we gotta gain something out of this because otherwise our people are gonna kill us. When we signed this treaty and neither of us, nothing changed, and that was all for literally for nothing. So then they They just blamed Germany for everything. They were like, you owe France reparations. Gavrilo Princip. God, so good.
He was 19 years old.
Fucked up the whole world. Wow. Good job, Gavrilo.
One teenager.
Yeah.
You imagine? Imagine being one person and so many things happen because of one thing that you do. A 19-year-old.
Yeah.
Like, imagine being the CEO of Bud Light. Imagine being that lady. It's not the CEO, right? What was she, like, marketing?
Yeah, that was just
head
the
of marketing.
Yeah.
Imagine being that lady. You're like,
Tough
wake up
one.
in the middle of the night.
Yeah. Shit. Yeah, I would. Yeah. I don't know how
I mean-
comparable that is to Gavrilo Princip.
In the business world,
Business world, that was World War One.
it's World War One.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't know. They didn't know the capabilities of the weapons.
Right.
Just like
Nobody had figured out gas
World
yet.
War One was doing.
Nobody
they were
figured
doing-
out Kid Rock shooting your
They
product.
were doing. They were doing cavalry
is.
charges into machine guns.
That other picture of me looked pretty handsome. Go to that picture. Imagine that guy shoots you. You're like, shit.
Fucking guy.
Great cheekbones.
You ever see Young Stalin?
He looks like Scott Eastwood.
Young Stalin was a babe.
Was he?
Yeah.
Criminal penalty, 20 years imprisonment.
He died 3 years later.
Yeah,
4
he
years
died.
later.
Wow. And that motherfucker started it all off.
Damn, he was alive though for 3 years to witness what he did. That's a tough way. Yeah.
I wonder if he connected them all. Clearly. He had.
Yeah.
Clearly.
That started it.
Yeah. I bet there's a lot of bragging in the showers. You know what I did, motherfucker?
I killed everyone.
I got everybody
Yeah.
killed. One of my favorite stories from World War One that I've talked about too much is that the Russians and the Germans had a ceasefire to kill wolves.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I didn't know about that.
They were in Russia, and so many of them were getting killed by wolves that they decided to have a ceasefire.
Mm.
They negotiated a ceasefire to kill wolves.
That's terrifying.
Imagine if you're at trench warfare and you get shot and you're screaming and you're in agony, and then
then
all
a
of a sudden
dog
you hear,
eats you?
and there's 30 wolves tearing your friend apart, and there's nothing you could do. You jump up, people shoot you,
Yeah. That's
and then the wolves just get into the trenches.
World War One seems like the worst.
Bro,
Seems like one of the.
just look at what
probably
they were
the worst.
dressed like.
Yeah.
How did they survive the elements?
I don't know.
They had stupid shoes.
They didn't.
Their shoes were
Yeah.
so stupid. They had
Yeah.
like shoes that you would wear if you're like walking down the street,
Yeah.
and they're out in the woods.
They're in the mud for months at a time.
Yeah, show us what they were dressed like. Their boots were stupid. Like everything was stupid. There's no waterproofing. There's no nothing. There's no tactical gear. You had nothing. You had fucking cotton shirts.
That's what
on.
Hitler did to his boys, the guys that went into Russia. He
Oh,
was like,
yeah.
"We're going to be done by. We don't even need to make winter uniforms for these
Yeah.
guys."
With leather-soled shoes. They didn't even have like textured shoe soles
Yeah.
back then.
Just guys having fun.
Just a good time. Trench warfare.
It ain't nothing but a.
These fucking guys, man. Imagine that life. That dude is taking a nap there, just living in hell.
They got some cool art that came out of this from these guys getting fucked up. You ever see Otto Dix?
No.
Get some Otto Dix
Pete,
going,
go back to
dude.
that photo again, please. That photo you just had of those guys. Wow.
Are these doughboys?
What are these?
These
dudes?
American
These are
boys?
Americans. Look at their little fucking outfits. Imagine being stuck over there going, what the fuck are we here
That's a
for?
gas mask around their neck, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's when they first started using gas. Fuck, man.
You ever see-
What a horrific time.
Have you seen All Quiet on the Western Front?
Yes.
I love it.
Oh, no, wait a minute. I haven't. No, that's the new one, right?
Yes, you got to
No,
watch that.
No, I haven't.
You
I've
got to
heard
watch
it's
that.
amazing.
It's so good.
You
it's
told
so
me about
good.
it multiple times.
I love it.
I get bummed out when I watch war
It's
movies.
the most depressing one I've seen in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's
I always
so
say I'm going to
depressing.
do it when I'm like sitting in front of the TV.
Yeah.
But when I'm sitting in front of the TV, most of the time I just like to be entertained. I just show me. I want to watch.
You got to
fights
watch
or-
that one.
I get really depressed,
It's bad.
dude. I get anxiety sometimes in the middle of the night when everyone's asleep. I get anxiety thinking about the wars.
Yeah, Otto Dix has some good ones.
Artists.
Otto Dix.
He got fucked up from that war.
And this is all his work? Oh, my
Yeah.
God. Everybody's all bullet holed and patched together. Oh, wow. So he was a soldier?
Yeah, I think he's German.
Oh, my God, dude. These are horrific. Yeah, what did that guy see?
Oh, you ever see?
All
All
the
right, this
gas
is
masks?
I don't know how good this is for podcasting, but you
Yeah.
gotta look at Goya.
Oh.
Look at Goya. Look at his. Have we ever talked about this on
The
here?
gas masks are crazy.
Gas masks are scary.
Because that's the first time they ever experienced gas attacks.
Goya. That was actually those are the Napoleonic Wars. He was a Spanish guy,
God, look at all those bodies.
but then
stacked
he
on
got
top.
dark, dude. He got into some scary
geez,
stuff.
some Satan shit.
Yeah. Allegedly, his last paintings were.
Whoa.
So they're called the black paintings?
Bro, can you imagine being alive the first time they start using gas?
No. That would be a bummer.
Like they just got giant fans
Yeah.
and they're spraying deadly gas towards you. Oh, God, look at his stuff,
That's-
man. Oh, my
That's
God.
not Goya.
Yeah, it says it is. Francisco Goya.
No,
Yeah.
he did Saturn.
Birth of
Devouring
Saturn's Sun painting.
Oh.
God, look at that. That's horrifying. He's eating a baby?
He did Saturn devouring his son.
Well, I think that's what's happening right there.
That's not the real
It's a different one?
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh,
Way worse.
God. Oh, my God. Jamie, go to that one, the bigger one in the left-hand corner. Right, left-hand corner of that. Look, keep going. No. Back.
Hold on, I want to lose it.
The one below it to the left. That's it. Go to that one right there. Look at that. That's so horrifying. Man.
Yeah, Goya has some cool
Eating
ones.
a baby. What the fuck, man? And that's like a valuable painting. Like someone could have that in their home.
Oh,
Look,
that's-
this is a Goya. It's worth $5
No, that painting's
billion
yeah.
dollars.
Yeah,
How much is that worth? That Goya.
Did you say it's called the official name, like Death of
Saturn devouring his son.
A lot of
or child.
Satanist money out there.
I think that was in what's that movie about greed is good? What's that called?
Wall Street?
Wall Street.
Oh, he had a
So
Goya?
dumb. Wall Street. Easiest.
No,
it's about
the
Wall Street.
original Wall Street, not Wolf Wall. The original one. Greed is
Wall
good.
Street. I think he had that in his office.
My favorite scene in that movie is Michael Douglas walking down the beach with that brick phone like he was a pimp. Those brick phones were the shit back then. Oh, my God. He's talking to someone.
This says his most valuable work was sold for 7.5, and that one would be much more valuable.
Wow. It's more valuable? Why don't they sell it?
Maybe they don't
Got
want to
it at
sell
the-
it.
Imagine wanting that in your house.
I have some Goyas.
Do you?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, I got the he goat talking and
Prince.
Yeah, Prince.
Yeah. I'm like, what do you
No,
do?
no.
Fucking
yeah.
Shane's
No, I have
using all his
$48
fucking
million worth of art.
Gillian Keefe
Yeah,
movie to buy art.
Gillian Keefe money. I
Oh
saw
my
those.
God, how creepy.
There's a museum, I forget, it was Sofia Reina maybe in Madrid, and I was at it, and they have what's called his dark paintings or the black paintings, I forget. But apparently Goya lost his mind, and all these paintings were from in his own house on the walls. Like that was painted, that wasn't on a canvas. That was on his wall that he did by himself. He lost his mind. He would paint at night with candles on his head.
Oh my
Like a
God.
chandelier of candles on his head.
Oh my
He
God.
painted satanic shit. Now I think they've said that this was a legend, but I'm not sure.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I want to believe it.
It's awesome.
Yeah,
You
I
see
wanna
those
believe that.
paintings, you're like, holy, it's like
It seems like a
it's a
guy would
goat talking to witches. You're like,
be
holy
a guy eating a
shit.
baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
That seems like someone who would have a fucking chandelier on their head.
Yeah,
He-
he was 72 when he moved into the house. Some guy hacked off all of the murals from the wall and attached them to canvas, and they're now in that museum.
Yeah.
Wow. So
And
he
he-
just sawed him off the wall.
He saw,
That'd be even more valuable.
yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Chunk of his wall too.
Imagine walking into that house.
Bro, what was going on?
One of the greatest
in his
artists.
mind.
Well, he saw like war.
Horrors.
Yeah, he saw fucked up war.
The most close combat
Yeah.
bullet type war you could get into. Trench warfare.
No.
Guys with
This
bayonets and-
is Napoleonic Wars.
Oh, that's right.
This is old Spain where he saw
so
like
swords and shit,
he saw like
cannonballs.
and like atrocities.